Here we go. This is going to be a Clippers rebuild. This is actually the third time, believe it or not, I'm recording this. Both videos, like the first time, I'm not even going to tell you what I did. And second time, I don't even want to tell you guys how I messed it up because it's just like, it's rock shit. Like, I can't believe how stupid I am sometimes. But both the first two times I recorded this video on two separate days has been messed up. The problem is that I don't have all the time in the world to record videos because I work and I go to college throughout the summer too. So it's tough, man. But I'm trying. I'm trying. I want to do this for you guys. But this is gonna be Clippers rebuilds, and that's just won the championship. Um, both times I did the rebuilds, I mean, the first time I did win it. Second time I didn't win it. I'm definitely gonna do shit differently. I guess they're kind of trial runs, but there are 2 hours of my life that I'll never get back, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Hopefully, this video is a banger. Um, I'm gonna see you guys at the draft lottery, I guess, after I go through the league meetings. All right, so we have the 24th pick. I think that's gonna be right around where the Clippers will be picking IRL, so that's pretty dope. We're gonna need a new trainer. Sign the GOAT, Randy Martin. Chauncey is obviously with Portland now, so we're gonna bring on Trent Peterson, I guess. All right, so we get both these guys. That's pretty cool. We'll keep Tyronn Lue. All right, here we are at the night of the draft. Um, Obviously, it's all gonna depend on what Kawhi does. But right now, what we can do is try to both free up space and maybe try to bring in a good point guard. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. We'll see though. All right, you know what I'm gonna do is something that I actually did in the last video that obviously is lost forever. I did get Kyle Lowry. Obviously, he's an expired deal now. I mean, I could probably try to sign him in free agency. I'm probably just gonna draft someone at 24, go to free agency, make some trades maybe to try to acquire Kyle Lowry. Brendan Boston. I'm gonna just trade the pick. First rounder for the 76ers, sure. All right, Kawhi declined. So did Serge Ibaka. Coffee, we're not gonna extend him. So here's Kawhi. He's looking to go to the Mavericks. That's interesting because I have seen some reports about the Mavericks targeting Kawhi. Um, Serge Ibaka too, 17 million he wants. We're probably not gonna be able to give him that. He wants 25 million, so there's no way in hell we could give him that unless we did trade away like everyone. I guess I don't know how realistic that would be. I guess we could probably do like a sign and trade where we pretend. I know this is half the time you guys are probably watching these videos. It probably sounds like a fucking kindergarten class. But um, let's see. Let's just sign Kawhi. I hope he resigns with us. Give him as much money as we can. I think he probably will. Yeah, he's gonna come back to us. Wow, yeah, it's the same exact deal, but he's choosing the Clippers over the Mavs. Kawhi showing some loyalty. I fuck with it. Um, Honestly, I'm kind of done. Like I said, I've recorded two of these videos. These guys never really produced too well, and I wanted to keep it realistic. This rebuild is probably not going to be completely realistic because I'm kind of fed up with this whole Clipper rebuild stuff. So I'm just gonna get this done. I know it's probably not going to be the most realistic stuff, but Serge Ibaka, I don't know who in the right mind he thinks he is. Like I don't even know if that's how you say what I just said, but that's what I said. Um, Yogi you can get, yeah, renounced, sure. All right, bringing back Kawhi. See what we have for cap room. So we still could bring back a guy like Reggie Jackson. We definitely can't bring back Serge Ibaka. Oh, Ibaka left. Ibaka already signed with the team. What about Kyle Lowry? He hasn't yet. There's no way we can probably negotiate with Kyle Lowry, right? I don't think there's any way. Just because we're so under the cap, even if we traded to get up to the cap. I mean, these three guys do make like 33 million, but we're just, yeah. We could get close, but I'm definitely going to try to trade for him when he signs with the team, which would be a lot easier, I think. I guess we'll just bring back Reggie for the time being on like a 1+1, I guess, team option. Yeah, you're not getting 9 million, maybe like 8.5 we'll give you. Yep, okay, and then we'll go to centers. We'll bring in Gorgie Dang. Alright, so I'm just gonna send to player progression. Here's the squad so far. Obviously, the squad is basically the same team except for Gorgie Dang and yeah, that's it. Except for Gorgie Dang, we are going to try to trade for Kyle Lowry though. Training camps. Honestly, probably send Kawhi to combo guard, Paul George to combo guard, and rebounding. Now I'll do perimeter score shooting to. Damn, this is kind of tough because like all these guys are kind outside of like these top two are kind of like might get moved. I guess I'll just do it to. I keep calling Trey Man, Terrence Man. All right, so now my job is to find Kyle Lowry. There he is. He's on the Grizzlies. That doesn't really make any sense at all. Actually, doesn't make any sense at all. So we're just gonna snag him. Um, 13. Throw in Luke Kennard. You like what you have. Okay, we'll give you our 76ers first round pick that we got. Actually, we'll give you. Sure. There we go. We get Kyle Lowry. Right, this is an interesting deal right here. Um, I don't know if they give up Delon Wright as well. But I mean, just like Buddy Hield on this team overall, maybe put Kawhi at the 4, and then obviously maybe trade Marcus Morris for center. But overall, this is a very interesting deal. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. All right, so right here, this is a pretty interesting deal as well. I mean, we're losing Marcus Morris, which does kind of suck. But Buddy Hield is good. Dwight Powell's pretty good. Um, Giving up the first round pick, Pat Bev. We're just gonna pull the trigger at this point. All right, I'm probably gonna do this trade for Tristan Thompson. I mean, he's probably gonna give us better numbers than Dwight Powell. So both are playing probably similar minutes on their teams last year. So I could check that out. 22 minutes per game was Thompson playing. Thompson's playing. Yeah, they're playing both playing 22 minutes a game. Thompson just put up nearly 3 more rebounds than him. So that's pretty big. Both can't shoot. Thompson put up better blocks. We also get Langford for 2 first round picks. I mean, if we could go without the first round picks, just this straight up, could we do this? Not interested, 2 seconds, let's get it. So here's the lineup: Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Tristan Thompson, Trey Man. Why do I keep on saying Trey Man? Terrence Mann. I always, when it's Trey Man, I say Terrence, and when it's Terrence, I say Trey. Reggie Jackson, Gorgie Dang, and Rajon Rondo. This team probably should win the championship, I would think. I mean, compared to like last year's Clippers, now you have Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann coming off the bench. Thompson is good. You still have Paul George, Kawhi. Now you have Buddy Hield, who's obviously like a really good 3-point shooter. Kyle Lowry, who's a better point guard that they've had. All right, man, we're 12 and 16. I'm not gonna stand for this mediocrity. Like this is just Kyle Lowry's gone. Like I don't know. It's realistic because Kyle Lowry did play with Kawhi in Toronto. Maybe they can make this happen with like a sign and trade scenario. See what we can get for these two though. Tell you someone that's not playing bad. Tristan Thompson's averaging 15 rebounds. Holy fuck. All right, we're gonna do this original trade for Chris Middleton. I mean, It doesn't really make us too much better, but in a way it does. We'll see. Do this trade for Dante DiVincenzo. Let's make it happen. Alright, so it's going to be Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi, Chris Middleton, Thompson, DiVincenzo, Dang, and Rondo off the bench. I mean, I feel like I've been saying this team should be good enough to win. This team should definitely be good enough to win. This is a really good team. Probably switch those guys. Yeah. It's a good defensive team. Obviously, Thompson's average is damn near. I can't even speak English. Hopefully, we win the championship, bro. We literally almost just missed the playoffs. This is just crazy. Here are the awards. Clippers, Kawhi was on. Yeah, all defensive first. Paul George and Kawhi, dope. Thunder have 2 all rookies. They got Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga. Okay, so it definitely worked out for them. First pick and the 4th pick. Interesting. We're going against the Lakers in the first round. We're probably just gonna lose the series. I started DiVincenzo at point guard. Look at we're better than this team, but we're not gonna be better than this team. I know we're not. There's no way we're gonna be better. But it is what it is, man. We're just gonna do another year. Yeah, we lost. The Grizzlies win the championship. All right, year 2. Here we go. At this point, Tyronn Lue is gonna have to go. Steven Silas is gonna be brought aboard. All right, here we are at the night of the NBA draft. We really don't have too many moving parts here because everyone was free agents. What if we went like Middleton in a first? Yeah, I'll do this deal for Rudy Gobert. I think in 2K terms, like this really does matter, like even more so than it would in real life. But I guess when you put Gobert with Kawhi and Paul George, it matters. We'll do that. So I mean, we're stuck in a corner here. We're probably gonna have to bring back Thompson. Will be our backup big. Definitely need to bring back DiVincenzo. All right, so we got these 3 back. So we agreed to I think it was a 1+1 team deal with 1350. 13.5 million. I don't even know what I'm saying. DiVincenzo 3 years 50 million, and then Reggie Jackson for a 1+1 team options 6.5 mil. We need a good point guard, and honestly, Schroeder is probably gonna end up being the guy. Because as good as DiVincenzo is, we don't really need him right now. We definitely need someone like Dennis Schroeder who can score the rock and play make. We're giving up Reggie Jackson in it. I mean, that makes us better. Daniel Theis is interesting. Daniel Theis could be our starting 4. What's really ironic here is that Grant Williams is the only one that keeps popping up in the holy shit. He's a 93 pointer in the trade finder, and he's probably gonna be the guy we trade for. Honest to God, like we're not gonna give up a first. We'll take out the first, but Gorgie Dang in a second. They want 2 seconds. Let's just get Grant. Um, we can head to. I guess we could also get Theis. We'll just get Theis as like insurance. But I want to go and send Grant to like a camp to see what's the outcome gonna be like. We're gonna send Arturo to potential camp. What's Grant Williams' potential? Would it be more beneficial just for us to send him to a 3-point shooting camp right now? Probably. Get his 3 up, and then we'll send combo guard to Kawhi. Or send Kawhi to combo guard. So Grant Williams is a 76. He has a 92 3-pointer. We're going to start Grant. We're going to see if, like, I don't know, but, like, I know most Celtics fans are just huge Grant Williams haters. I'm not a Grant Williams hater whatsoever. I like Grant Williams. I think a lot of people don't realize that last year Grant was asked to do a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be asked to do, like score the rock in the paint, stuff like that. Like Grant in college, he was a good post up player, stuff like that. Nowadays, not so much. So we definitely need to trade someone to get some backup guards or wings. So we're gonna take another Celtic, Peyton Pritchard. We need a backup point guard desperately. Obviously, this is kind of unrealistic, but Malachi Flynn for Daniel Theis in a first. Let's make it happen. So we have Schroeder, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Grant Williams at the 4, Rudy Gobert, Tristan Thompson, Malachi Flynn, Peyton Pritchard off the bench. Solid bench here. Malachi and Peyton hopefully can hit a decent amount. Malachi's 3-pointer. What is it? I thought he was decent from 3. 81 3-pointer he is. Thompson, what did he end up averaging for rebounds last year? It's ridiculous. 14.2 rebounds. Gobert averaged 12.6. We should be one of the best rebounding teams in the league. Grant Williams, all I need Grant Williams to do is hit threes. This is about as good as it's gonna get. Like, this team should win it. If they can't, then I don't know what else to do. We dropped 157 in the first game. Grant Williams had 17. Let's go, Grant. Pritchard had 28 off the bench. Yeah, I mean, if the two Celtics can play like that, we'll win a fuck ton of games. All right, we finished as the 3rd seed. Luka just put up a crazy season. DeJounte Murray wins 6-man. Giannis Depoy, most improved Cade. Here's Kawhi on 2nd team. And that is going to do it for that. We have 2 guys on 1st team. Paul George on 2nd. That is really solid. We are going to play the Timberwolves in the 1st round. D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, Ron Harper, Jaden McDaniels, and Karl-Anthony Towns. This is a good team right here. This is a good team. We're better, but it's a good team. Let's see what our team did. So Kawhi averaged 30. Paul George ended up averaging 26.5. Schroeder averaged 19. Almost 6 assists. That's decent. Malachi Flynn ended up averaging 13 off the bench, shooting 37 from 3. That's solid. Pritchard right behind him, averaging 12. Gobert averaging 13 rebounds. Thompson averaging 11 rebounds. Grant only averaged 6 points. Shot 42% from 3 though. That's really big. See what they're suggesting I do. All right, should be able to beat Minnesota. Let's see. And we beat them at 7. That was a nail biter. 31 for Kawhi, Paul George 27, 24 for Schroeder. Schroeder stepping up. Gobert. What's Grant doing? Grant still averaging Grant numbers. 45 from 3 though. I mean, this isn't a horrible team. They're not bad at all. They're pretty good actually. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's already an 82 overall. We're probably gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose the series. And honestly, this has been a total failure for me. Just rebuilding the Clippers has been a just total colossal failure. Grant Williams cold. I'm gonna put in Thompson. I guess try something crazy here. I just don't know if Grant Williams is gonna be able to hold up. We'll put in Thompson against like Gobert or against Zion. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. And we lose in 4. I meant in 7. What am I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. This is just sad though. Like, I really failed like multiple times trying to rebuild this team. This team is tough to rebuild. It is what it is though. The Clippers, honestly, out of all the teams I've done, have been one of the more harder rebuilds. Just because of like how they're positioned. Like, I guess in real life, they'll probably just get Kawhi back, hopefully, and then maybe sign like one more guy and then just run it back with like Reggie Jackson, Nick Batum, because they're a good team. And like Ibaka was hurt, like just running it back. But in 2K terms, like it wouldn't have worked. So you have to switch it up. And it's hard to switch it up when you have 2 guys making as much money as these 2 do. You have to bring in guys like Dennis Schroeder, like Rudy Gobert was there. But I don't know. It's a failed rebuild. It sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, the Pelicans did make the championship. They lose in 4 to the Nets. KD drops 52 in a closeout game. Yeah, so that's it for the Clippers rebuild. The next rebuild I'll do, I don't even know. Maybe the Hawks if they lose to the Bucks. I definitely want to do the Cade Cunningham rebuild. We'll figure it out though, dude.